Hey Northern Nevada, we're Amy and Billy Boylan with the Boylan team at eXp Realty, here to bring you the latest real estate market update for October 2024.
As we settle into the fall season, the real estate market's also going through some changes. Whether you're buying, selling, or maybe just keeping an eye on the market, we're here to help you understand what's happening across Reno-Sparks, Tahoe, and the surrounding areas.
This October, we're seeing a seasonal shift in activity. Home prices remain relatively stable, but inventory has started to increase slightly as more sellers enter the market before the winter slowdown.
For buyers, this means a bit more selection, which can help when competing for properties. And for sellers, pricing your home right and presenting it well will be the key to attracting the serious buyers that are staying in the market this season.
So let's dive into the numbers, the trends, the insights for you to make the best decisions for your real estate goals this fall.
Let's get started with October 2024 numbers for your market update for Northern Nevada. Let's start off with Reno numbers for October 2024. The median sales price was $650,000, up over 8% from the same time last year. Closed sales was 287 homes. Median days to contract was 33 days, almost 25% slower than it was the same time last year. Active inventory right now in Reno is 731 properties. Month supply of inventory is 2.5 months, which makes it still a solid seller's market in Reno. Now let's take a look at Sparks numbers for October 2024. Median sales price was $534,000, up 2% from the same time last year. Closed sales was 136 homes. Median days to contract was 31 days, just a little bit slower, about 5% slower from the same time last year. Active inventory is 278 homes for sale in Sparks right now, and month supply of inventory is 2 months, which makes it a very solid seller's market in Sparks. Let's take a look at Carson City's numbers for October 2024. Median sales price was $527,500, down just over 9% from the same time last year. Closed sales was 68 homes. Median days to contract, 34 days, about 10% faster than the same time last year. Active inventory right now in Carson City is 147 homes. Month supply of inventory is 2.2 months. Solid seller's market. Now let's take a look at Douglas County numbers for October 2024. Median sales price was $775,000, up over 16% from the same time last year. Closed sales is 73 homes. Median days to contract was 39 days, just about 3% faster than the same time last year. Active inventory right now in all of Douglas County is 188 homes. Month supply of inventory is 2.6 months, down over 38% from last year, so it's still a very solid seller's market in Douglas County.
Now let's take a look at beautiful Somersett and Northwest Reno for October 2024. The median sales price was $851,000, up over 7.6% from last year. Homes sold, 27 homes compared to 16, and median days to contract was 21 days compared to 16 of last year. Now let's head south in beautiful Reno to South Meadows. In October 2024, the median sales price was $705,000, exactly the same as October 2023. Homes sold was 42 versus 26, a little more homes sold, and the median days to contract was 37 compared to 14. Homes are just moving a little slower. Now let's head into Sparks to beautiful Wingfield Springs for October 2024. The median sales price was $580,000 compared to $610, down 4.9% from last year. Homes sold was 15 compared to 17, just about the same, and the median days to contract was 23 versus 29, so moving just a little bit faster. Active inventory is 38. Now let's take a look at Fernley for October 2024. The median sales price was $373,995,000, down about 3.9% from last year in October. Closed sales was 30. Median days to contract was 38. Active inventory is 100 homes, 3.3 months of inventory, which is inching closer to a buyer's market, but still a solid seller's market. Now let's take a look at the last 3 counties, Lyon, Storey, and Churchill counties. The median sales price from October 2024 was $400,000, just the same as last year. Closed sales was 71, down 23.7%. Median days to contract was 35. Active inventory is 211 homes, and month supply of inventory is 3 months. Solid seller's market in Lyon, Storey, and Churchill counties.
So we've just covered the latest numbers for Northern Nevada's key areas: Reno-Sparks, Carson City, Douglas, Lyon, Storey, and Churchill counties, and some of the sought-after neighborhoods like South Meadows, Wingfield Springs, and Somersett. These updates give us valuable insights into what's happening right now, but there's more to the story. While these numbers reflect what buyers and sellers are experiencing today, the real estate environment here is constantly evolving. Northern Nevada has seen shifts in buyer demand, housing inventory, price fluctuations driven by economic conditions, interest rate, and population growth. All of this can make the market feel, unpredictable month to month. That's why it's essential to zoom out and take a look at the bigger picture, especially in a region like ours that has experienced such rapid growth and change. When we step back and examine the last year, we can see patterns and trends that help us understand where the market has been and where it might be heading.
Right.
So even if you feel like today's market is different from what we saw just a month ago, a broader view helps us make sense of these shifts and better plan for the future. To help us navigate this, Billy's going to walk us through what the numbers reveal about the overall trajectory of Northern Nevada's market over the past year and how these trends impact today's buyers and sellers.
So what does this all mean? I'm gonna throw some numbers at you, and then we're gonna focus in and dissect what they mean for Northern Nevada. Year to date in all the counties up in Northern Nevada, the median sales price was $550,000, and that's up 6% from year to year right now. Closed sales is 5,943 homes, and that's up about 2.3%. And new listings for the year to date is 7,668, and that is up 9.4% from 24 to 23.
So what you're telling everybody is overall, even though that we're seeing different areas might be down 1 month, up 1 month, overall for the whole year, the market is looking really healthy in Northern Nevada. Everything, all the key factors are up.
Right. And then that's a very good point. And now I'm gonna dive into just October for all the counties. Unsold listings is 180, very, very low compared to the last 10 years in Northern Nevada. So homes are still moving.
So they may be moving a little bit slower, but they're moving, they're selling.
Active inventory is 1,609 homes in October 2024 compared to 1,508 for 2023. That's up 101 homes. So the inventory is slowly inching up. Days on market is 31, a little bit slower than last year, 22 homes.
Well, that's a good thing. Would you say that's a good thing for buyers?
Yes.
It gives buyers a little more chance to see what's out there before they have to pull the trigger and make a decision.
They don't have to feel rushed. And in every situation, you could go into a home that's getting multiple offers. You might have to make a decision quick, but that 31 days gives you that time to make the best decision for you and your family. Number of cash sales, 27%. 27% of all homes, so almost a little bit over a quarter of all homes sold is cash. So there's still investors out there buying, and 12.5%, the percent of homes that closed over list price. So there's still homes. Every street, every neighborhood, every city is different, and house to house. So 1 out of 8 homes is going over list. 1 out of 8 homes, that's still a pretty good number. And sellers are getting 98.6% of what they listed for. So on a $550,000 median sales price, that means the buyers, and this is good news for the buyers, they're still getting about $7,000 they can use towards a buy down, and help with closing costs. So it's just,
buyers still have leverage in the market because the sellers have so much equity. And even some of the ones that are going over, sometimes they're over because they're offering their credit back. There's a lot of reasons for that. And there's a lot of ways for buyers right now in this market to make the numbers work.
So nationally here, the market's stuck. And yes, it is. Right now, sales are at a 14-year low. Mortgage rates are so volatile, very volatile.
Changing multiple times a day.
3 weeks ago, they were 6.1%. Now they're back up to 7. Home prices are 50% higher than they were 5 years ago. And we're at an all-time low for first-time home buyers right now. That is nationally. Here, you just have to make the decision what's best for you and your family. Right now, 27% of people are in a home that are bought free and clear.
That's incredible.
They have tremendous amount of equity for sellers, but they're in that locked-in rate of that 2%, 3%, and 4% interest rate. They've outgrown their house, so the house has outgrown them. They want to move close to the family. They want to, use their equity for a new, maybe a new job, a new career, more education, a new business. So we have to dive in and get with us and gather the information for the best possible way for you and your family to dissect all these numbers, whether you're a buyer, you're a seller or you're an investor, because rents are still increasing also.
And the lenders out there, especially our preferred lenders, they have creative ways to help the buyers get the interest rate down.
Right.
You may not get down to a 3% like we saw years ago, but they can get it down where it's not such a drastic change. You don't necessarily have to pay the 7% interest rate. There are ways, especially with seller credits, to help buy that down. So it's worth a conversation.
Right, the conversation now, the elections, coming, we're gonna be hearing all the news about that over the next few weeks. The Fed's they're meeting this week, and there might be dropping rates another quarter basis point, and maybe in December also. Everything is volatile, and I said it's imperative to sit down and gather information from experts like Amy and I, and gather the best plan possible for you and your family.
This is a perfect time to plan for next year.
Absolutely.
Even if you're looking at late next year, you might be surprised if you may be qualified earlier, or you may be able to get a roadmap of what you need to do so you are prepared to buy, sometime this year. So it's never too early to sit down for a conversation and make a plan.
So pick up that phone.
Call us, text us, reach out to us, and let's set up a time for a no obligation, no stress conversation to answer your questions and see if you can be ready to jump into the market in 2025.
Thanks for watching. We look forward to hearing and seeing you next time.
For all your real estate news, local market updates, and Northern Nevada events and lifestyle, check us out here and on all your favorite socials.
Ring that bell, turn on subscriptions, put a comment in there what neighborhood you're in, what city you're in, and we'll get you all the information for your specific home.
We're Amy and Billy Boylan with eXp Realty. Make the Boylan team your team.
We love what we do.
And you will too.